All right. Okay. Test. We're good. All right. I think we're good. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? This is a bit of a video diary. My thoughts coming. Let me clear up these tabs real quick. Sorry, guys. A little bit of insider baseball going on right here. Make sure the audio coming in okay. This OBS, I don't trust it. Sometimes it cuts off, so I'm gonna have to check once in a while. Keep going back. Something came out recently. This Kevin Spacey, one and done. We thought, this guy's in the bag. He's guilty. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm all about due process, but a pretty compelling story. And it's kind of one of those open secrets, Kevin Spacey. Now in hindsight, it seems so clear with all these Seth MacFarlane jokes and whatnot. That guy, man, he knows so much, yet says very little. Anyways, these damn Hollywood people. Not a big fan. So let me just make sure this is all clear. Let me get that desktop audio up. We're going to go through this video. I'm going to go through it. Again, this is for my own. I want to log my thoughts. This is not meant to be, I'm not trying to get fucking internet famous, okay? It'd be cool if we had a little community going on. Talk shop, But we're going to get right into it, okay? Kevin Spacey. Shout out to Black Tree TV for archiving this footage. I guess it got taken out, so it's good that we have this. Anyways, I've only watched the first 15 seconds. All right, yeah, looks like the audio's coming in well balanced.
I know what you want.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sure, they may have tried to separate us, but what we have is too strong. It's too powerful. I mean, after all, we shared everything, you and I. I told you my deepest, darkest secrets. I showed you exactly what people are capable of.
So, I'm not sure exactly where he's going with this. Now, I think Kevin Spacey is one of those dangerously smart people. Someone who's so aware to the point where he overthinks things so much that he just tries to grab onto the chaos and then just mess it up. I feel that's what we saw when he got outed on Twitter or some shit like that, right? I think he panicked and he just did whatever he was, he thought was the smart thing to do, right? And he came out as gay. I think it's now time for me to come out as gay, which again was not even an open secret. It's kind of like everybody respected this guy because he was a secretive man. Now we know why he was secretive. Alleged. This is all alleged, right? I'm a big man of due process. And if we find out that this guy was wrongfully outed, he was a scapegoat, if you will, for even darker faculties and whatnot, I'll eat my fucking words. Absolutely eat my fucking words, right? That being said, I'm a jaded man. I do not like Tinseltown, so sometimes I jump onto the theory or jump onto the the plot thickening. Anyways, I think there's something schizophrenic. Maybe not schizophrenic. There's just something bizarre about a man who is getting back into character as Frank Underwood, a deeply dark, twisted fucking character. Let's keep watching.
I shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think.
He didn't, though. I watched House of Cards, okay? I watched House of Cards. It's like an anti-hero kind of story about a fucking politician, statesman becoming president through corrupt means, okay? This is made-up bullshit. This is a guy saying, I brought you guys to the light. I showed you. I was brutally honest with you. Brutally honest. It's like...
And you trusted.
It's like if Hillary Clinton came out about moitering Seth Rich. I was honest with you guys, though. I killed everybody who opposed me, everybody who was slightly in my way. I made it an open secret. I was honest with you. That's not... I'm overthinking it, but still.
Even though you knew you shouldn't. Mostly I challenged you and made you think.
He's got a bassy voice, so...
And you trusted me, even though you knew you shouldn't.
And you trusted me even though you knew you shouldn't.
So we're not done, no matter what anyone says. And besides, I know what you want. You want me back.
Nope. We do not want you back. Kevin Rapey. Kevin, if the boy is ripe, I want a bite. Spacey. Not a fan. Loved House of Cards, actually. I'm not going to lie. Loved House of Cards. Not a fan of this individual. I mean, again, I felt disappointed. I thought this is one of those guys. He was a bit of a stuck-up actor kind of type. Stayed away from the tabloids, all this, had a secret, enigmatic lifestyle. And then now it's like, now I feel like I'm being gaslit. That every single, enigmatic actor, performer, entertainer is now like a fucking secret pedo. Or hebo, I don't know. I mean, I think he like threw a young man on a couch. He was definitely under the age of consent, and also didn't really consent or anything like that. Anyways,
of course, some believed everything and have just been waiting with bated breath to hear me confess it all. They're just dying to have me declare that everything said is true and that I got what I deserved. Wouldn't that be easy if it was all so simple? Only you and I both know it's never that simple, not in politics and not in life. But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts.
Fucking Alinskyeites.
Would you?
Fucking Alinskyeites.
Did you?
Anyways.
No, not you. You're smarter than that. Anyway, all this presumption made for such an unsatisfying ending. And to think it could have been such a memorable send-off.
Okay, so get into Kevin Spacey's shoes for a second. Just to understand the sheer fucking schizophrenia of this situation, okay? Hopped up on coffee, driving my family, love my family, driving them to the airport tomorrow. They're going to celebrate Christmas without me because I want to work, I want to save up money, there's very little riches to be had in California. I want to scrape together what I can. Anyways. A bit hopped up, bit excited for the fucking holidays, and we see this shit. Okay, get into his shoes for a second. Someone's holding the camera, obviously. Someone's holding the camera. Fucking, my fucking 10-year-old tie. Well, I wouldn't say 10-year-old tie because the person seems to be, like, at the level of his head, unless he's holding it like this. He's having somebody record me, and he wants to set the record straight. Okay, gotcha. Let's say the person holding this camera is an innocent individual. It's like, I like you, Frank. I don't think you have it in you to do the kind of things they're accusing you of. Thank you. Now hold this camera and let's record this. All right, man, Kevin. All right, do whatever you gotta do. And he gets into fucking character as Frank Underwood. That's unhinged. But I think it's like, I guess he's convinced himself that like the people still want him, and so it's kind of like. Like an actor gets booed off, or gets like, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with a good analogy. Almost like Bill Cosby. This is almost kind of like Bill Cosby. If you've ever seen those, him like while the courts were still in action, stuff like that, he was, saying, hey, 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 and he was doing that thing that he does in the intro song of the Bill Cosby Show. He does this, and that. He was doing that stuff, even though like he basically was destined for prison, destined for jail, destined for, he was one and done, right? One and done. Guilty, okay? So it's so strange to see this happen again when I don't, again, not trying, allegedly, but with my intuition, what it's telling me, a guilty conscience is, trying to appeal to he thinks everybody still wants him. And so he's trying to feed meat to them, red meat to them. I'm Frank Underwood, and I am the proprietor of this secret fucking child trafficking basement. More.
I mean, if you and I have learned nothing else these past years, it's that...
Another thing, too, the reason why I think this was maybe not spontaneous, but like a weird, like, I don't know, like this is being recorded while he's making Christmas fucking dinner. This is today. I thought maybe this is a yesterday thing, but it's insane, man. It's fucking insane. Anyways, again,
in life and art, nothing should be off the table. We weren't afraid, not of what we said, not of what we did, and we're still not afraid. Because I can promise you this. If I didn't pay the price for the things we both know I did do, I'm certainly not going to pay the price for the things I didn't do. Well, of course, they're going to say I'm being disrespectful, not playing by the rules, like I ever played by anyone's rules before. I never did.
This is cracked. This is cracked, okay? It's so strange to see this happening in real time, almost. It's like, Unhinged. Fucking unhinged. Okay, alright. So let me try to wrap my head around this. This is the first time I'm ever analyzing a video. So if I sound insufferable, hey, you know what? Leave a dislike. Say, hey, lift more weights, you squeaky-voiced Armenian. Go ahead, man. Alright? High energy. Okay, I'm very high energy. This... He's melding. He's almost like... I wonder if this guy is so fucking blown the fuck out that he's essentially consciously killed Kevin Spacey, and now he's having some sort of disassociative fucking episode where Frank Underwood is taking the fucking helm. And so Frank Underwood is like... unless he's implying, unless this is Kevin Spacey, because let's go back here. There's some...
Of course, they're going to say I'm being different. If I didn't pay the price for the things we both know I did do, I'm certainly not going to pay the price for the things I didn't do.
Okay, so if this also could be Kevin Spacey just, like, you know, through the sort of a visage, through a screen door or a filter of or voice changer, if you will, of Frank Underwood, he's admitting that there are things that he's gotten away with, like we both know what I've done, and I'm not gonna go to jail for something that we both or that I didn't do. So this is some strange fucking bleeding into from the fictional world into this world. Frank Underwood, you know, I you know, because there's that scene where he pushes that reporter off into the train to get fucking completely slapped, right? You know, Frank Underwood, like a criminal, and he's like, I've gotten away with so much. You and I both know that. You, the viewer, you, the fan, you and I both know that. Apologize if the audio isn't coming out correctly. You can always, again, Black Tree TV. I thought I killed you in Advanced Warfare. Look at that fucking comment. So evil. Look at these, man, look. Okay. So evil, but so cool at the same time. This is your fucking brain on ruthless metropolitan Netflix serotonin factory lifestyle. Fuckers. Anyways, so it's like a melding of the two worlds, a fictional world, and that comment got me bothered. I'm sorry if I got squeaky voice. A lot of coffee going on right now. And anyways, let's just keep going.
Well, of course, they're going to say I'm being disrespectful. Not, I never did, and you loved it.
My bad.
Never rules like I ever played by anyone's rules before. I never did, and you loved it.
This guy thinks he's so badass.
Anyhow, despite all the poppycock, the animosity, the headlines, the impeachment without a trial, despite everything, despite even my own death, I feel surprisingly good. And my confidence grows each day that soon enough you will know the full truth. Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, you never actually saw me die, did you?
Unhinged. Absolutely unhinged. My phone's going off.
Conclusions can be so deceiving. Miss me?
Wait, and by the way, this is made on Let Me Be Frank. And then this is all made on Apple fucking Music or whatever they're stupid. By the way, Let Me Be Frank. I mean, like, you can literally translate that by, not, you know, literally, let me be frank. I feel like he's at war. He's fucked. He's blown the fuck out. Around the corner is justice. And let me be frank. Let me be frank. I don't know. It's weird. It's twisted. We've been going on for a little bit already. We've been recording for 14 minutes. Fuck, no, that's way too long. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all in all, let me look. I'm pretty sure that's like a stock fucking. Yeah, it's like a stock fucking. Sorry, I'm cussing too much. There's a stock sound effect on these Apple thingies, if I recall correctly. On heels of serious allegation, Kevin Spacey posts video. Boston Globe reported that Kevin Spacey, 59 years old, is set to appear in Nantucket District Court in January in connection with a felony charge related to a 2016 incident involving an 18-year-old boy. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought this was okay, so the case does not have to do with a minor. It's Heather Unruh, mother of the teen and former Boston WCVB-TV news anchor, said that Spacey stuck his hand down her son's pants and was trying to get her son to go with him to a party. Unruh said that her son was able to flee after a woman approached the teen while Spacey was on the restroom and told the boy to run. Anyways. Can't come back to reality, Kevin. Exactly. Liz looks so desperate. This is the creepiest thing I've seen all week. In character with the Christmas apron on? ? People vomiting with emojis. Huh? He is a goddamn legend. I heard Dateline Chris Hansen's laying in wait in the bushes, gearing up for a very special To Catch a Predator Christmas Eve sting operation. Okay, so most people in this fucking this flippin' comment section isn't just blown the fuck out, soy-titted, serotonin-addicted factory workers. Anyways, or factory cogs. It's insane. It's probably the hottest take you're gonna get out of me anyway. So no big brain, just a lot of energy. This is just logs. Okay, we're just logging this, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Obviously, leave a like if you dislike. Leave a like if you like. A dislike if you dislike. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.